everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a while that I've filmed a video, or at least it feels like a very long time for me. The last video that I did upload I filmed a couple weeks ago, so I know that it's been a while on this end that I've actually sat down and filmed a video, but there's just been so much going on. First we were redecorating because there was just so much space in the house that just wasn't being used in an efficient way. So we're pretty much trying to take the house apart, put it back together, you know, buy new furnitures and all that good stuff. And I have I mean guys, it's just never ending. And I know things don't always go the way you plan them to go, but it's just so funny how when a company wants your money, they will tell you what what they know you want to hear. You know, things are going to be delivered at this time. You know, of course we can get that for you. Oh, of course we can custom made that for you. Okay, no worries, blah 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 blah. And this particular furniture place I went to, I've been doing business with them now. Obviously I don't buy furniture every year, but every time I've needed a piece of furniture, I go to them first. So I'm just like, ugh. Today I'm gonna film. It's been a couple weeks and I just want to like not think about anything, and I just want to sit down and film and just be in this happy moment at this time. That's all I want to do today. I'm just so, guys, you have no idea, I'm so frustrated with this at this moment. And to be honest with you, there's something else going on that I cannot talk about right now, but I do want to share with you guys because I know that it's something that a lot of people has gone through. Obviously when you're going through it, you can't really talk about it because it's just too much, you know. So I feel like there will be a time where I will share it with you guys, and I pray that my testimony and God bringing me through what I'm going through right now, you know, will help someone out there. And just to let you know that, yeah, things do happen, bad things do happen, even to decent people, you know. So it will get better, and that's what I have to remind myself, is that it will get better. And I just want to sit down today, film this video, be in a good mood, be in a positive mood, and hopefully after the makeup is done I will feel so much better and all that good stuff. But I love you guys so much. Thank you to the people that noticed that I've been absent for a bit, or that my videos have slowed down. Let's jump into this tutorial today. What I'm gonna do is actually do my brows off camera because they just take too long and I cannot talk while I do my brows. So I'm going to do my brows and then I'll be right back. So I already put some primers on, and the first one I used was this one by Makeup Forever. This one is one of their, well, skin equalizer. This one is in the shade Peach. So it's a radiant primer, and then I went over my T-zone with this one here, which is their smoothing primer. By the way, if you have not tried this yet, I recommend it. Like, this thing is a must-have. Now I'm gonna go now with my foundation. I'm gonna use the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I'm sure you guys, you know, saw that humongous pimple on my cheek, which is such an odd place for me to get pimples because I usually don't get them there. I usually get them on my forehead, but I don't know why I got that one there. And by the way, do you guys know that your pimple tells you what's going on in your body? Wherever you get your pimple, it tells you what's going on in your body. I forgot what this says, but I'll insert it from my research what it actually means. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna move straight into the skin. So I'm going to do my concealer as well as set everything down and then start on the eyes. So for concealer today, I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers. I recently picked up another shade called Ginger. I usually use, which is what I'm using right now, I usually use Biscuit. And the reason why I stopped using Biscuit is because every time I go to use it, I have to use another brightening primer, which is usually the MAC Prep and Prime, and what is it called? I forgot the shade, but I always have to go over it with it just to brighten it up a little bit. And I just never wanted to take that extra step, so And now I'm just mixing two of them. So I'm mixing ginger and Biscuit, just to see if I can tone down ginger a bit and lighten, you know, the other one a little.
Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place, float on air.
So to set the concealer, I actually just picked up the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and a lot of you guys have been telling me to pick this up. I did pick it up and I find it just a little bit too rich for me to set my under eye. And I also recently picked up the Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. So what I've been doing to offset a little bit of this yellow is to mix the two together. So I find that this is a little too translucent for me. So I find that it doesn't give me that brightness that I want, but it makes me look ashy, if that makes any sense. So depending on the concealer I use, I can go straight in with this. But since I like exactly what I have right now, I'm gonna mix a little bit of the Mercier one with a little bit of the Buttercup one. And yeah, go ahead and set the under eyes. So I'm just gonna blend out the creases under my eyes just to make sure that they're gone before I set them. And if you guys notice, I'm going from the outer to the inner. And that's how I'm gonna start setting it as well. So I'm gonna take my powder and I'm gonna take it first from the outer to the inner, because that's how your creases run. And make sure those creases are gone, and then I can go in now and just set everything else. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing for the forehead as well. So make sure it's blended, because I do have lines there as well. And set away. And I know this looks very ashy right now, guys, but don't forget that we are going to bronze and contour and all that good stuff. So all this powdery look will go away once. Oh, getting on my dress. Once everything is done. Okay, so I am going to be working from the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette today. So I'm gonna start off with that yellow shade, and I'm gonna do that pretty much to set the primer down. So with that same brush, I'm gonna go into this shade right here, the first shade. I'm gonna go back to that first shade that we used, and I'm gonna highlight the brow bone just a little bit, especially after putting down that deep color. I'm just gonna clean it up a little. I'm gonna move to this brown right here. I'm staying in the neutral part for now, but I'm gonna use that shade and I'm gonna pretty much do the exact same thing I just did, but just keeping it, okay, focus, there you go. Keeping it, you know, a little bit lower than we did before. I want to switch to a smaller brush. This time I want a blending brush, but a smaller blending brush. And I know exactly which one I'm looking for. This little one right here from MAC. This one is the 221 brush. And I'm going to go in now with this super dark brown shade from the warmest side of the palette. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is mix this dark brown shade with this black shade just to intensify that. I don't want to go in with strictly black because it would be too hard to blend. So I just mix the two together just to smoke out that a little bit more. And I'm gonna make this also a little bit more concentrated. So I'm gonna pat it on the outer corner and slowly work it in. So what I'm gonna do now is take a little bit of the light brown and I'm just gonna smooth it onto my bottom lash line. And take a little bit of our second color. And with my smallest brush, I'm going to take the dark brown. Not sure if I'm going to add any black right now, but this is literally going to go right there. Okay guys, so for the pigment, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Mix and Medium by MAC, and I'll show you guys what the pigment looks like. It is one from Inglot. It's still in the little box. Okay, it's the number 84 pigment and it looks like that. I think this is, I can't really tell you, maybe looking at it you would probably think it looks a little bit like MAC's Blue Brown, but it's actually completely different. So first I'm gonna add the Mix and Medium down. I don't know, I just like to do this when I'm doing pigment, and it's because once again, when you have hooded lids, you put a color down and it just transfers to the top, and that's the reason why I go a little bit above my fold right there, because I know it's gonna go up there anyways, so might as well put it up there. And then straight in with my pigment. Make sure you press it in because you don't want to get fallout as well. And how beautiful is that? Like seriously. I mean, how pretty is that? Like honestly, I hope you guys can see how beautiful and dual chromey this looks like. From some angles it's like a really nice what would you call it, bronze, but from another angle you're getting like that really beautiful green. So what I'm gonna do now is just go back in with my brush and just take it around the edges just to smooth that out a bit. As much as the colors are distinct, you kind of want them to bleed into each other. Like that. I just remembered that I have the dark brown gel liner from Inglot, so I'm gonna pop a little bit of that in my waterline. Okay, for lashes, I'm gonna use these by Socialize. These are their Siren lashes. Okay guys, so while my lashes dry, I'm gonna go in and brighten up the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm gonna go into my Sleek Makeup Sunset palette, which is one of my very favorite palette from theirs. So I'm gonna go in with that really yellowish looking gold. wait for that to dry a bit, and then I'm gonna pinch them to my lashes so that they blend a little bit more seamlessly. Okay, so for me contouring today, for my contouring today, or bronze and contour, I'm gonna use my Anastasia palette. So I'm gonna first go in with this shade and add a little bit of that shade to deepen it up a bit. So now what I like to do is to go in with this powder called Give Me Sun, and I don't use much of it on a powder brush, and this is now what I use to go over the areas just to make sure everything kind of, you know, settles into each other a little bit better. Take a little bit of that powder and I'm just gonna just go under here just a little bit. And sometimes I like to do it on the bridge of my nose as well, just to redefine that highlight. Okay, and I don't let this sit too much, so I'm just gonna brush that off. Sorry guys, somebody's at the door and Charlie is not liking it. Oh, he's gonna keep barking. Charlie! Okay guys, so now I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite, oh my god, Charlie! Okay guys, so now for blush, I'm gonna use, oh my god, Charlie. Okay guys, now for blush, I'm going to be using one that is my absolute favorite right now. It is right here. It's called Cantaloupe and it's from MAC. And I'm going to use that as my blush. Just levitate. Okay, so that's it for blush, and now for highlight. And oh my god guys, I just recently got these in the mail. I've only had two. I bought two of them. Where is it? Oh yeah, they are the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighters. I got two shades. I was gonna get a third shade, but to be honest, I have probably 2 or 3 highlighters like that already. But I found this one to be unique as well. This one is Peach Nectar, and this one is definitely a peachy colored highlighter. And the second one, I've used this a few times already, but this one I've not used yet. This one is called So Hollywood. I'm sure you guys were expecting that. So this one is your true gold highlight. So we are going to see how this one is for the first time on camera, because I don't know how bright this is gonna be. So I wanna see, you know, how far it will go. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's not as vibrant as the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. Like, it doesn't give you that brightness right off the bat, but it's very beautiful, and I mean it's blendable. I mean it's buildable. This highlighter Borderline, to be honest with you, is not like dark girl friendly Borderline. Yeah, it's definitely gonna give you a highlight. It's very finely milled, but I wish if they had done a fifth color, like a fifth color, which is just maybe this, but a little bit bronzier. And I would say yes, you know, she is considering deeper skin tone. Mind you, I've seen swatches of Riviera and I personally don't think that it looks like a deep skin tone friendly highlighter. But I don't know, I can't be for sure because I don't have it, but I can see why, you know, somebody like Kim Kardashian would love this, because I could see that it would work very beautiful on her skin tone. And I also know Amrezy talks about this a lot. I'm actually gonna use a little bit of that peach, what is it called? Peach Nectar as well. I'm gonna use it on the fluffier brush just to tie everything in. I'm probably gonna wear both of these together whenever I do wear these highlighters. You're probably not gonna be seeing it very much because it kind of blends into my highlight. Actually, no, you guys are seeing that. Yeah, there it is. You guys are seeing that. Yeah. I'm glad I actually got a chance to use it on camera with you guys, because at least you guys get to see exactly how it works on my skin tone. And it actually looks gorgeous. Like, it looks wet almost. Like, it looks like I'm wearing a cream highlighter as opposed to a, you know, a powder highlight, which is the appeal of these highlighters. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face down. This is the Inglot Makeup Fixer, and I'm just gonna spritz a few. I'm just gonna spritz my face, okay? This one gives such a fine mist. It's almost like I feel like I didn't spray anything on. I can see it on my face. Yeah, but it gives out such a, goes very far. Okay guys, now for lips. I'm gonna go in with this liquid lipstick. This one is called Limbo by Colourpop. I don't know if I should use a lip liner with this. I know I don't need it, but I feel like I want to put it on anyways, just to, you know, create the shape of my lips before I actually go in with it. I'm trying to find my mirror. Okay, there we are. Yeah, so I'm just gonna line my lips with Chestnut lip liner first, and then we go in with the liquid lipstick. Okay guys, so this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I honestly enjoyed making it. I feel so much better. And yeah, I just can't get over this pigment. But yeah, this is definitely a look that if you want a neutral look but a pop of color, a little bit of color in your life, especially this time of the year, I just love this look. As I said, this pigment is just so beautiful. It's giving me a little bit of color, but it's still making me feel neutral. Like I'm gonna leave the house right now, I'm gonna go out and I can still feel like myself with this makeup look. But I thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and to, you know, comment as well and let me know what you guys think, what your requests are. And for those people that never comment, I do want to get to know you guys as well, so leave your comment down below and I will definitely reply back to you guys and answer any questions that you may have. If you're not subscribed, please do as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Honestly guys, if you want to see what goes on with the camera, just, it's fixing hair. if I'm gonna be honest. It's like trying to get the hair in a position that is suitable. Like, to me, that's like the biggest thing. I don't know, it's like the right amount of messy to composed, if that makes sense. Finally, it's at a place where, you know, I'm okay with it, I think.